Did you know that your workplace could be silently poisoning your life? A question that might seem dramatic, but it's a reality for many. Toxic workplaces are more common than we'd like to admit, and their effects can seep into our physical and mental health. When stress, disrespect, and unethical behavior become the norm, our work-life balance topples. This silent epidemic even sparked the Great Resignation, where employees worldwide took a stand against toxicity. So how do you know if you're in a toxic work environment? Let's delve into that. Recognizing a toxic work environment is the first step in protecting your well-being. Now let's delve into identifying the 10 features of a toxic workplace. Firstly, high levels of stress. Is your job leaving you feeling drained, anxious, and overwhelmed on a regular basis? This could be a sign that your workplace is toxic. Secondly, unethical behavior. If your company or colleagues are engaging in shady practices that cross ethical boundaries, it's another alarming sign. Thirdly, disrespect and exclusion. A healthy workplace encourages respect, inclusivity, and equality. If you notice an environment of disrespect or exclusion, it's a clear indication of toxicity. Fourth, bullying or yelling. A toxic workplace often includes a culture of intimidation and fear. If you're constantly on the receiving end of bullying or yelling, it's time to reconsider your position. Fifth, manipulation or belittlement. Are your achievements being downplayed or your weaknesses being exploited? Manipulation and belittlement can be subtle, but are potent signs of a toxic environment. Sixth, fear of speaking up or sharing thoughts. In a healthy workplace, your opinion matters. If you're afraid to voice your thoughts, it's a warning sign of a toxic culture. Seventh, poor work-life balance. All work and no play doesn't just dull Jack, it harms his well-being. If your job is consuming your personal life, it's a signal of toxicity. Eighth, high employee turnover. If employees are always leaving, there's usually a reason. High turnover rates can indicate a problematic work environment. Ninth, lack of communication or transparency. If you're constantly left in the dark about important decisions or changes, it's a sign of a toxic workplace. And 10th, lack of recognition or reward for good work. Recognition and reward are essential for employee satisfaction. If your hard work is consistently overlooked, it's time to question the health of your workplace. These are the red flags you should be on the lookout for. Identifying a toxic work environment is important, but what do you do when you find yourself in one? Taking the step towards change is never easy, but it's crucial for your well-being. The first strategy is to seek support. Reach out to trusted friends or family, discuss your situation with them. You could also consider seeking professional help, like a counselor or therapist who specializes in career-related stress. Secondly, setting boundaries is vital. Make it clear to your peers and superiors what is and isn't acceptable behavior. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, you have the right to be treated with respect and dignity. Documentation is another crucial aspect. Keep a record of incidents that contribute to a toxic environment. This can be useful if you decide to report the issue to human resources, or if you need to seek legal advice. Speaking of which, seeking legal advice is another option. If you feel your rights are being violated or if the situation becomes unbearable, consult with an employment lawyer. They can guide you about your rights and potential courses of action. The final strategy, which is often the last resort, is considering other employment options. If the toxicity persists despite your best efforts, it might be time to look for a new job. Remember, no job is worth compromising your mental health. Remember, you have the power to take action and protect your well-being. So don't let a toxic work environment overshadow your potential. Take a stand, seek support, and remember, you are not alone in this journey. Toxic workplaces are unfortunately common, but you don't have to suffer in silence. We've traversed the telltale signs of such environments, from stress and unethical behavior to disrespect, exclusion, and more. It's essential to recognize these red flags and understand that they're not a reflection of your worth, but rather indicative of a problematic culture. Taking action is key. Whether it's seeking support from trusted colleagues, raising your concerns to management, or, in certain cases, considering a move to a healthier work environment, you have the power to protect your well-being. Remember, the Great Resignation of 2021 wasn't a trend, but a wake-up call. It signaled a collective pursuit of a better work-life balance and a refusal to tolerate toxic workplaces. As we wrap up, let's turn this knowledge into power. Don't just survive in your workplace, thrive. If you found this video helpful, Please subscribe to our channel for more content on navigating the modern workplace. Your well-being matters, and we're here to help you safeguard it.